Admiral Sarah Chen stood motionless before the tactical display, her weathered hands clasped behind her back as crimson data streams painted the destruction of New Geneva across the holographic interface. The Kepler 442b colony, humanity's first successful terraforming project and home to 2.3 million souls, had been reduced to a smoldering wasteland in less than 6 hours. "Confirm the casualty reports," Chen ordered, her voice steady despite the tremor in her chest. Lieutenant Commander Rodriguez swallowed hard before responding. "Orbital bombardment was thorough, Admiral. Deep core, seismic charges followed by plasma saturation. No survivors detected planetside. The orbital stations were vaporized before they could transmit a distress signal." Chen absorbed the information like a physical blow. New Geneva represented 15 years of terraforming, 3 generations of colonists, and humanity's boldest step toward becoming a true spacefaring civilization. Now it was nothing more than radioactive debris orbiting a dead world. The perpetrators called themselves the Hegemony, a coalition of 12 alien species that had dominated this spiral arm of the galaxy for millennia. Humanity's expansion into their territory had been met with increasingly hostile warnings, but Earth's United Colonial Authority had dismissed them as posturing from primitives jealous of human technological advancement. They had been catastrophically wrong. "Admiral," interrupted Captain Nakamura from the communications station, Priority 1 transmission from Earth Command. "Fleet Admiral Morrison requests immediate secure conference." The main screen flickered to life, revealing the granite features of Fleet Admiral Marcus Morrison in his subterranean command center beneath Geneva. Behind him, Chen could see the frantic activity of Earth's military leadership, coordinating what would undoubtedly be the largest military operation in human history. "Sarah," Morrison began without preamble, "I'm authorizing Operation Prometheus. Every available vessel, from heavy dreadnoughts to patrol frigates. We're mobilizing the entire Terran Defense Fleet, the Colonial Guard, and all reserve units." Chen felt her pulse quicken. "Sir, with respect, that's our entire military capability. If we commit everything to this operation, then we'd better make it count," Morrison interrupted. "The Hegemony sent us a message with New Geneva. They expect us to retreat, to cower behind our planetary defenses. Instead, we're going to show them what happens when you genocide human beings." The numbers appeared on Chen's personal display: 623,847 vessels, ranging from kilometer-long battleships to nimble corvettes. It represented nearly a century of shipbuilding, the combined industrial output of Earth, Mars, the asteroid belt colonies, and dozens of outer system installations. Every space dock in the Sol system was working around the clock, retrofitting cargo vessels with weapons systems and armor plating. "Admiral Chen," Morrison continued, "you'll command the Spearhead 1st through 5th Fleets, approximately 180,000 vessels. Your objective is the Hegemony stronghold system of Zephyria Prime. Intelligence suggests it's their primary military production facility and fleet coordination center." Chen studied the tactical data streaming across her display. Zephyria Prime was 47 light-years from Earth, deep in Hegemony space. The system contained 3 inhabited worlds and the largest alien shipyard complex ever detected by human reconnaissance drones. It was heavily fortified, defended by an estimated 50,000 Hegemony vessels and orbital defense platforms that could theoretically destroy planets. "What about civilian populations?" Chen asked, though she suspected she already knew the answer. Morrison's expression hardened. "Zephyria Prime houses approximately 800 million Hegemony citizens across multiple species. However, given their actions at New Geneva, the Security Council has declared this a total war scenario. All Hegemony military assets and infrastructure are considered legitimate targets. Chen nodded grimly. The moral implications would be debated by historians and philosophers for centuries, assuming humanity survived long enough to have historians. But the mathematics were stark. The hegemony possessed overwhelming numerical superiority and had demonstrated their willingness to commit genocide. Humanity's only advantage lay in their newer technology and the desperate fury of a species fighting for survival. Over the following months, the largest fleet in human history assembled in the outer reaches of the Sol system. The logistics were staggering: fuel tankers, ammunition ships, mobile repair facilities, and medical vessels formed a support network stretching across billions of cubic kilometers of space. Chen marveled at humanity's capacity for both creation and destruction as she watched the massive formation take shape. The breakthrough came from Dr. Sarah Kim's research team on Titan. They had reverse-engineered fragments of hegemony technology recovered from New Geneva, discovering a fundamental flaw in their shield harmonics. Human plasma weapons, when configured to specific frequency patterns, could destabilize hegemony defensive systems with devastating effect. "It's not a guaranteed victory," Dr. Kim explained during the final strategic briefing, "but it levels the playing field. Their shields will hold for approximately 30 seconds under our modified plasma bombardment, giving us a window to penetrate their defenses." Chen absorbed this information while studying the final battle plans. The human fleet would emerge from hyperspace in 3 waves, using their technological advantage to punch through hegemony defenses before they could coordinate an effective response. Speed and precision would be everything. As the fleet prepared to depart, Chen stood on the observation deck of her flagship, the UES Vengeance, watching Earth slowly rotate beneath them. Somewhere down there, families were saying goodbye to loved ones who might never return. Children were going to sleep, not knowing if they would wake up in a universe where humanity still existed. "All vessels report ready for hyperspace transition," announced her navigation officer. Chen took one last look at the pale blue dot that had birthed their species. In a few hours, they would either secure humanity's future among the stars or die trying. The alternative, submission to a galaxy that saw them as vermin to be exterminated, was unthinkable. "Execute hyperspace jump," she commanded. The stars elongated into brilliant lines as 623,847 human vessels disappeared into the quantum foam, carrying with them the hopes, fury, and determination of an entire species. The galaxy would learn that humanity did not forgive, did not forget, and would never again allow genocide to go unanswered. The second phase of the war was about to begin.